Hello and welcome to We'll Never Ghost You, a variety show for today's lovers. I'm Chris.
And I'm Macy.
We're going to use our differing experience levels to help out, have fun, and maybe even learn something. So Macy, how long have you been babysitting?
Oh god.
Babysitting?
3 weeks.
What's the deal with that?
You want the whole story?
Sure.
Oh my gosh. Well, so through a complicated family situation, we have been placed with a family member's newborn child.
She is so cute.
She is very cute. She's
I have seen pictures.
very cute. And I was very excited at first, but now I realized I'm not cut out for this.
Nobody is.
And I'm not even the one that does the grunt work. My mother is. But anyways.
Bless her soul.
Oh my gosh. So, I mean, she's a baby. And she's pretty fussy. And I don't really know shit about taking care of a baby. So I'm just kind of trying my best. And it's like, I'm in school. I got stuff I need. I work. I got stuff I need to do. And then there's always something that needs to be done because my mother does 3,000 things. And then it's like I have to take care of the baby. And she's never satisfied. She can never be quenched. And so
if we brought a camera crew, we could call it 19 and pregnant.
Oh my gosh.
Except you didn't give birth to it.
I'm very glad it's not my child. But
yeah.
It's just it's a baby, and I'm glad I learned this now that I don't want children right now and that I cannot do it right now. Because it is awful.
That is perfectly reasonable. So, there's not much that is a big change.
We've been watching her for almost 3 weeks straight. And that wasn't supposed to be the arrangements, but that's how it ended up.
Because you can't just be nah.
Yeah.
This baby has nowhere to go.
Yeah, exactly.
If you saddle somebody with a baby, they have the baby.
Yeah.
You can't just
There's no options. And so
yeah.
We're just trying our best. She's completely just taken over our lives, and it's not she's not like my sibling, so it's not nice,
Yeah. I'm sure it's nice to have a reprieve and record a podcast.
Yeah, literally, my excuse. It's bye, Mom. I'm I have to go. I'm recording a podcast.
Bye.
But she's cute, and she's starting to do a lot more. She's definitely growing, and she's starting to smile.
Oh,
so
those little grins that they do.
Yeah.
Cute little baby.
She's adorable. She really is. She's like a little baby bear cub. But,
that is so cute. Speaking of, I think we're going to have a very good show today. Speaking of babies, we're going to have a great show today. What are you looking at me like that?
How does that? I'm just kind of stretching.
Oh, okay. I thought you were what are you saying?
I cracked the shit out of my neck. That's not good.
I think you'll survive.
Yeah.
I think so. They can be a bit of a thing.
She should be home by hopefully in a couple months. But that's still a couple months.
That sounds so bleak. She should be home in just a couple of months.
Doubt it. But, so now I have a sibling, and I'm seen as the third mother. So
third mother.
Never asked for this shit, got handed it, so here we go.
All these mothers. You're like the deputy mother.
Exactly. The sheriff is my mother. No, my mom's she is a sheriff, and the actual mother is the captain of the force.
Oh my god. Oh, I love that. Okay. Well, I think personal anecdotes aside, we should probably get started. Should we?
Yeah.
Or should we keep stalling? We can make a podcast that's just an intro.
I don't think people would like that very much.
No, I don't think so.
In my personal opinion.
No. Well.
Fucking get it.
We'll be right back with our first segment.
Doo-doo-doo.
Like all great performers, like opera singer or a basketball player, you've got to have a warm-up. You've got to warm up before you get into the real stuff. So that's what we'll do here. I believe that Macy has scoured the internet and has found a quiz to allow you to get to know me better. And then after that, we'll have another quiz in which I'll ask Macy questions and we'll get to know her better.
Wow.
That sounds good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you have the floor.
Let's get it. All right. Are you prepared for this?
I've never been more prepared
Got
in my
it.
entire life.
Pick your favorite scents, and we'll give you the perfect pickup line to use.
To use on others.
I guess.
All right.
However you want.
What do
All
my
right.
scents have to do with their reception of
I
my?
don't know.
Oh well,
Doesn't matter.
I'm suspending disbelief.
Doesn't matter. We're in a different realm. Let's go. Pick a fruity scent. Fresh orange, peach Bellini, pineapple mango, lemon zest, blueberry, or tropical strawberry. Specifically tropical.
What the hell is peach Bellini?
I really don't know.
I'm gonna go with peach Bellini.
There's just a picture of a peach.
I like peach.
Me too. Pick a unique scent. Chicken grease, gasoline, a Sharpie, leather seats, puppy's breath, or babies. Which is kind of creepy.
Babies do have their own
They do.
their own thing going on. Like it's almost like a wheat-y type smell.
Wheat?
Have you ever
I
like
don't
a
think I've ever smelled wheat.
like a doughy?
It's
I don't
just
know.
sweet.
Maybe it was Noah and Landon's thing, but
I don't know. I mean,
I'm gonna go with gasoline because that's the
Gasoline.
only right answer.
getting high off gasoline.
No, it just wafts through the air and smells pleasant. I'm so high. No, I'm just kidding.
Gosh. All right. Chill.
Yum.
Pumping gasoline in the Sheets parking lot.
Yeah.
All right. Pick a fresh scent. All right. Cinnamon, lavender, bleach, freshly cut grass, Japanese cherry blossom, or minty fresh.
There are so many choices.
I know.
Fresh cut grass, though.
Yeah. Yeah. It hits different.
I love it.
Pick a food scent. Ramen, tacos, pizza, spaghetti, donuts, or chicken wings.
Pizza.
Does it make me really hungry?
Yeah.
Pick a gross scent. Rotten eggs, horse breath, which how are you supposed to know what horse breath smells
I've never smelled it. I've gone to the farm show, but I've never gotten
enough.
up in a horse's face.
Yeah.
That seems very aggressive.
Yeah. Poor horse. Gym sweats, trash, fish, or manure.
Fish
Fish.
sounds least bad.
Least awful. I guess, yeah. Well, it depends on how strong it is, but fish. All right.
Perfect.
This is a little better. Pick a Christmas scent.
Oh,
Candy cane, Christmas tree, hot chocolate, gingerbread house, pine cones, or Christmas cookies.
hot chocolate
Hot chocolate.
with those little itty bitty marshmallows. Yes.
Are you ready for your answer now?
I am so ready. Please.
You got a mysterious pickup line.
A mysterious pickup line.
Ready
Was it
for this?
because of the gasoline?
Probably. Because you're a drug addict. Okay, ready?
You'll never know what I'll do on gasoline.
The only thing your eyes haven't told me is your name.
That is the worst pickup line I have,
That would be really
Ever
creepy
heard.
to experience in real life.
because
Ew. Yeah, it sounds like something a 45-year-old man would try to pick up like a 20-year-old with.
the only thing that your eyes haven't told me
Oh my gosh.
is your name,
Are you Batman?
your social security number, your date of birth,
Your credit card
and
number?
I was going to say the last 4 digits of your social. But okay,
Gosh.
that voice is not good to do.
You couldn't be Batman. Sorry.
I couldn't.
It won't happen.
It won't. You're right. And the podcast is over because I can't talk anymore.
Great. Lost his voice. We're done.
It's all done.
Bye.
We had a good run. But the podcast is over with. Now that I know that, I'm going to stick that in my pocket and use it next time I'm at the club.
Good. In the various clubs close to us.
All of the clubs that are there. The only club I've ever been to was in Florence.
Wait, what?
Florence, Italy.
Oh. That sounds like a fun time. What was it like?
Nice. It was like a club that was like for Americans
Oh. That's
and like
interesting.
British people or whatever.
Wow.
Like people who spoke English.
Pick up a British person while you're in Italy.
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't pick anybody up.
Why?
But like we went with our Latin teacher.
Uh-huh.
And there was at one point she was like tongue in cheek, I'm assuming, getting hit on by like young Italian guys.
Oh, geez.
But she's like kind of like in her 60s.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Oh, my gosh.
Because she had to go with us.
That's awful.
Yeah.
And why? Okay, whatever. Poor lady.
I don't know. It was a wild adventure.
Maybe she enjoyed it. I don't know.
I would recommend it. I don't know. I don't remember the name of the place or anything.
So.
Yeah. That was a long time ago.
Figure it out.
I'll try. But what I really want to know is what BuzzFeed wants to know and what I want to know
Okay.
is they don't even ask it like that. What am I saying? They know. It is a declared, they know what your relationship status will be in 2 years based on the breakfast you make.
Great. Wonderful.
You're going to assemble a continental breakfast.
Mm.
I'm assuming maybe you can get all these at a hotel. Why do they call it continental?
I don't know.
Is that just a way to make it sound
Fancy?
less like it's just like the schlop that they had lying around and
Yeah.
here you go.
Yeah.
I've stayed in some bad hotels.
I've been to some nice. I mean, I've had some nice breakfasts.
Yeah,
Pancakes galore.
that's the good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The best is when they have like waffles out and you have to put them in the toaster yourself.
Yeah, and like you're doing all of the work.
Yeah.
It's like, what's the point of this?
All right. Choose a drink. Mimosa,
Mm.
chocolate milk, orange juice, or water.
Chocolate milk.
I knew it.
You know,
I knew you'd choose chocolate
I
milk.
love my chocolate milk.
Me too. I want chocolate milk.
I know. I had a Yoo-hoo today, and it just
We have
different.
we have strawberry syrup here, but not chocolate.
ew.
I know.
Who uses strawberry syrup? Oh. Okay, I get
For those
that.
not watching us, I pointed to a pile of kids' toys. Choose a starter. Pancakes, crepe, eggs, or toast.
Toast. Freaking
I was
love
almost going to say,
toast.
you're correct. Choose something else. Cereal, French toast, a croissant, or bacon.
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 Did you know you can microwave bacon?
Yes, and it sounds disgusting.
It's not that bad.
Really?
Yeah, it tastes the same.
Oh.
The only problem is you don't have like any control over how it turns out, doneness wise.
Yeah.
Like, it's just gonna be whatever. It's gonna be cooked, but it's gonna be like they're like, and sometimes I've had it where there's like a couple strips that are like the less crispy kind, like I like, and some that are really crispy.
That's weird.
So you get a nice variety
Yeah.
of bacon
It's
preps.
a surprise
Yeah.
every time.
All right, choose a side. Bagel, coffee, omelet, or hash browns.
Omelet. We gotta make this balance.
How is that a side?
I don't know.
Omelet's like an entree.
I love huge ass omelets.
Me too.
With like meat.
I
and
make
peppers.
incredible eggs.
Really?
I do. We'll have to make some after we record.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Because I use like cumin and like
I think it's in human.
Human.
I was like, what?
It's like Sweeney Todd, but I make eggs instead of sausage.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't think I've ever even tasted cumin in my life.
Have you ever had Indian food?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm not cultured.
I'll let you smell it first before we douse it. Yeah. How about something sweet to take to go?
Please.
Cinnamon roll, almond croissant, donuts, or a chocolate chip muffin?
What was the first one?
Cinnamon roll.
That one.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, they're so wrong.
Oh my gosh.
It says you're going to be engaged in 2 years.
Ew. Ew.
To yourself.
To myself.
I'm practicing extreme self-love, and I'm going to engage myself.
Great. No, I mean, if it's like Timothy Chalamet, I'll make an excuse. Or, you know,
An
Tom
exception,
Hiddleston, every other person I'm obsessed with. That's fine. I'm fine with that. I'll
That's
meet them.
great.
I'll meet them, and then a week later we'll be engaged, and I'll be like, okay.
Now our listeners know what to make you for breakfast.
Everybody make me breakfast, send it to me in the mail, and I'll eat all the moldy food.
Chocolate milk, toast, bacon, omelet, and cinnamon roll. Also potentially an entree.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you ever been to Cinnabon?
Yes.
Okay, good.
The best.
Nobody wants to hear about our plans. But I'm probably going to leave this in anyway, but we should sometime go to Park City and get a Cinnabon.
Please, 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 please.
Which I don't know if there's other ones around here, but I know there's one there because I've gotten stuff there.
Fucking love that place. I'm so hungry
Good
that I
times.
will eat anything right now.
We'll be back in just a few seconds with our advice segment. Ta-ta! Okay, so we do like to keep it loose and light and silly and all those fun things. Macy made a very empowered gesture.
I'm very caffeinated right now.
What are you taking? Oh,
I'm taking a picture of our sign.
can't post it yet.
I know, but it's for memories.
This was recorded just mere hours after we finally came up with the name for this show. So anyway, this is from Mike Frisk on a site called letschatLove.com.
Nice.
It's interesting. There's a lot of these. We've got a lot of stuff to sift through. But the headline is, should I show her proof I got from hacking her phone? So this is my first post, and I've been a bit reluctant to post, but who cares? Here it is. Yeah, I mean, what do you have to lose? I've been having this strong feeling that my girlfriend of 4 years wasn't being entirely faithful to me since she started keeping late nights, always claiming work has been taking the best of her. And she's been so glued to her phone, much more of late. About a week ago, I went searching on Google and came across this site, www.cyberhacks.com,
Oh my gosh.
whom I contacted to see if I can get any evidence of her infidelity, even though my mind prickled me at every point in time I see my wife? Girlfriend? Wait. Okay. It took a couple of days, but the results were freaking overwhelming. I'm hurt and broken. How could she do this to me? I was just making plans to propose to her. Apparently, she's been sending her nudes to the guy she claimed to be her coworker. I was so mad, and I confronted her about her infidelity, and she snapped. She's been shouting around the house, claiming I don't have any right to infiltrate her privacy. Now I feel bad and confused again. Is it advisable to show it to her, despite the fact I hacked her phone? Or should I just go? Or
let go.
should I just let go?
Well, I'm very confused about all of this because there is the structure and okay, so all right. My girl at first he says girlfriend, then he says wife, so I'm very confused.
I'm wondering if because he was thinking about proposing, he
True.
saw her as his wife. Oh my God, I can't speak.
Well, the fact that he even had to go and hack her Why are you even? Why are you even like
That's like
not in counseling right now?
that's like war.
If you,
Like that's like a country going to war with another country.
I mean,
That is like
obviously there's major trust issues here already from the very get go.
I say just nuke the whole thing.
Yeah, literally start over.
Like at
Restart
that
button.
point, it's got to go. You've got to. They have to break up.
Yeah, if this is real.
I'm also very surprised that a website like cyberhacks.com actually delivered.
I know, but it seems weird that they mentioned it. You know, it's kind of weird how they're like, I use this exact website to hack my wife's phone. It's just like kind of weird that they.
That is so crazy. Let's go to this website.
Don't get a virus.
I won't have a Mac.
Oh my gosh.
Cyberhacks.com.
But
I love that it's a .com.
I know.
How is this like a website?
Is it real?
Yeah, and it's like really well put together. Do you need anybody to get hacked?
Oh my gosh. Well, honestly, you could have just talked to her about it instead of like fucking hacking her to start with as step one.
Yeah, that's.
It just seems a little extreme.
I lost it. I lost the tab. I lost the tab with the notes. Yeah.
I don't really think you're a good fit, to be quite honest.
No, I mean, you should have confronted her about it when when you started having those feelings.
Yeah,
You should have talked to her about it, and tried to get her to tell the truth. I think that the question now is, should he show her? I mean, why not?
Yeah, I was just about to say.
I mean, everything's already destroyed. So
Yeah, like you may as well tell her everything, lay it all out on the table, and then just be done. Because,
yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's been any updates. I wonder if he's
Ooh.
replied
Ooh.
to his own thing, and let's see. Let's find out. But that is not something you should do to your significant other.
No.
Do not hire some shady hacker, because you know that guy's credit card information is now on the dark web as well.
For sure, yeah.
Like he is going to get hacked so hard.
And it appears that his entire full first and last name is out there for everybody. So,
Yeah.
Mike,
Not advised.
you know, not good.
Like you should definitely. There we go. They thought that website was never going to load. Oh, okay. So there's only 2 replies, and yeah, I mean, basically echoing our same sentiment to just get out. You know, just
Yeah.
it is beyond. I think it's beyond repair at that point. I mean, infidelity is something you could come back from, but like hiring what is essentially a digital hitman
Yeah,
to
exactly.
hack into somebody's phone for you, I think that's beyond reproach. Like you can't come back from that. That's a heavy one.
Well, okay, his profile, but his gender thing, it says male, but it has a female symbol. What even is this website?
I wouldn't give this website too much credit.
No. No, it's like pink, female symbol, but then it says male beside it.
That is so weird. He's also offline. He's had 2 posts. What's his other post? Hey, do you know any good websites you can use to hack somebody's
Yeah,
phone?
literally. No, his other post is like giving somebody advice, which I don't really know if he should be doing.
No. He's like, just hack him.
Just hack him.
PM me.
Fucking hack.
I've got
It's
the
like,
best site.
He's a middle-aged man, and he's like, I'm gonna fucking hack my girlfriend. Like, who? No tea, no shade, Mike. But, you know.
Oh, Mike, if you're listening, don't do this again. Please don't do this again.
Use your words, Michael.
You shouldn't be hacking people's phones. Like that is top level. And you probably spent so much money on that.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I can't imagine how much you spend to hack somebody's phone.
It's so much effort when you could use that to talk.
Let's see. Mobile phone hacking. Let's see. Oh, you have to get a... how does this website actually function? They can't be based in the U.S. Arizona? They're in Phoenix?
In a small garage in Phoenix.
They're in Phoenix, Arizona, hacking people's phones. How do they exist? Oh, okay. I don't know how much of this diversion will keep. But I can't believe they have, like, the website is so nice. And look, hey guys, we're in Arizona,
Oh my
in Phoenix.
gosh. Well, if they can
How
hack
we do
people,
all stuff.
then they can make a good website.
This is crazy.
Love how they put a little leaf at the About Us to make sure that we know that they are pure and recyclable
Green.
and natural.
All of our hacks are carbon neutral.
Yes.
Okay. Well, today we learned that you can hire hackers from Phoenix and they'll get into your significant other's phone.
Great. I'm glad that I know that, I guess.
Great.
Wonderful. Jeez.
Okay, now, what else do we have? What's next?
Let's see. It's a question from Brianna on Yahoo Answers.
I feel like we have a bunch of those.
Guys, could you date a girl taller than you? Girls, cause you. Girls, could you date a guy that's shorter? I'm 5'10" and a guy wants to date me, but he's 5'6" and I'm not feeling comfortable with that.
What does the update say?
Updated says, y'all, I'm not asking you guys for my relationship advice, LMFAO. I already said I'm not comfortable with that. I don't understand anything she just said. So,
could you date a guy that's shorter than you?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Because, okay, the way I look at it, it's, you know, if a guy would be like, you're too tall for me now, complete no, I don't know, I don't even want to get to know you first, I'd be like, grow up. That's stupid.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to do the same to a guy, you know? It's like, whatever.
All of my exes have been shorter than me. But that's just, like, just cause. Like, it just sort of happened.
It just happened. It's not like you're looking for somebody shorter than you.
No, that wouldn't bother me personally. I mean, that is a societal thing.
Yeah.
Like, it is totally manufactured. Like,
Yeah.
it comes from gender norms and stereotypes that the man should be powerful and tower over the woman. And,
yeah. And it's like, as a woman, that's kind of disrespectful. Why would you want to think, you know what I mean? It's like, I need a man that's stronger than me and overpowers me. Like, get, what? Like, it's so stupid.
How tall are you?
5'6.5".
5'6.5". I'm 5'9".
Yeah. So.
I'm short.
It's average. It is.
It is. It is. I think I've dated women closer to my height, and when they wore heels, they were like eye level.
Mm-hmm.
It was interesting.
Yeah.
It didn't really bother me though.
Yeah, because we're used to seeing people on TV and stuff, and like our whole life is, you know, men are always taller than women on shows and crap, unless they're like supposed to be like the underdog guy or something, like the nerd, and it's like, yeah, we've literally been conditioned to think that.
Yeah, I think you should date somebody based on who they are.
Yeah.
And not how tall they are.
Exactly. It's
That's
not hard
silly.
of a concept, you know? It's pretty typical.
I mean, the fact that she's asking, I guess it's rhetorical almost. I don't think she's actually asking for advice because it sounds like she has her mind made up already.
Yeah, it's like, why did you even post on Yahoo Answers then?
And I'm not feeling comfortable with that. Well, who cares? He's 5'6". Cut him some slack.
Yeah, literally.
He already has some trouble reaching stuff.
So what? You can reach it for him and feel powerful.
That's why you get one of those grabber claws.
Exactly.
Yeah. Problem solved.
All you short kings, go out there and get a grabber claw. Keep it in your back pocket at all times.
I don't see those anymore. I need one. Like to reach things on my gear shelf that is just too high.
They're nice.
And yeah, superficial stuff like that. Like let's calm down, guys.
Yeah, literally, who cares?
I would definitely date a girl taller than me. Yes.
Yeah.
It is not that hard to do.
Like, I have a friend who...
Well, I guess. What's the average height for a woman?
In America, it's like 5'1".
5'1"? No.
That's what Google told me.
5'4".
Okay. Oh, never mind. Maybe it was 5'4".
5'4". Okay.
Above average.
Shorties. I think the shortest woman I've ever dated was 5'8". feet.
Wow. It's really short.
Yeah.
But I don't
I
know.
don't really care.
Who cares? Because they're a person. They're a human being.
Yeah, they're not just legs.
You'll get over it eventually. I feel like if you're in any kind of a meaningful relationship, you'll realize that it doesn't matter only how
Yeah.
tall they are. You know, like if you like somebody, you're gonna like them for who they are and what they are. That's the whole point.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of any situation where there's a practical drawback, and I can't think of any.
No, because that's the way you were born. You can't help that. So who cares?
Yeah. Moving right along. Fucking these people, I swear.
Oh my
So
gosh,
this
that's
was
fun.
asked by Anonymous. Boyfriend keeps my phone number name number 2. Why is that?
Because he's cheating on you.
Is he though?
Why else would he have?
Is he
that?
though? Maybe it's because he thinks she's the shit.
She's number two.
Number 2.
Oh,
Poop.
jeez. Oh,
It was a poop joke.
Okay, I understood it.
That's the kind of highbrow comedy I bring to this space. Number 2, like that's odd to me. Is it just the? Is this just the whole name is number 2? Like not even a name.
Her name.
That's so weird. Like I couldn't imagine. Like I have all these fields to fill out. Like I have first name, middle name, last name, but I just put number 2 in the first name.
Oh wait, so
That's
she's
so
saying
weird.
Number 2 is the only thing. I thought it was saying it was like her name and then number 2, meaning she's the second. Of her
Second.
Whatever. I don't
Esther.
know. Yeah. Okay,
She's
so
this. I don't know. That's weird. It's weird to me, and I didn't put a link, so
no,
I guarantee there's no more information
no, I can't imagine
than that.
Well, that's very odd. Like side piece.
Definitely
number
a
2?
side piece. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But
Either way, I would at least question him about it.
yeah, or maybe somebody else, maybe like an aunt or a nana is number 1.
Oh my gosh.
Because it's a common thing. Like
comes first.
yeah, it's like you're great, but my mom's number 1.
Yeah. So.
You always be number 2, but that's okay.
So deal with it.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think I don't. Maybe they just got lazy. Maybe when they
have bad
were
vibes.
talking, he had someone who he really wanted to date, and then they were number 2, but he never changed it.
Either way, that's awful.
She's the backup plan.
That's awful. That's awful.
I don't think there's many explanations for this where it ends up
Good.
like it's always going to be something. It's going to be bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Why
That
is
is so funny.
Well, ask him.
Number is number 2, or what's number 2 on like the McDonald's menu?
He's saying you're a snack.
Yeah.
That's a good way you could look at it.
Yeah, you're a snack. You're the number
Good
2.
job.
Or at Arby's. I don't know. I don't have it
I
memorized.
don't even remember what
Number 2
is at
at
Arby's.
Arby's. Let's see. I mean, it could mean anything. Oh. Why doesn't Arby's have their whole menu laid out like they do in the store with like the numbers and
Oh, yeah. Fucking Arby's.
they don't have that. They just have like featured. We're going to go with it's a Reuben. Your boyfriend really likes Reubens.
Good for
Do
him.
they even have a Reuben? Or am I going crazy? Yeah, okay. I could have sworn I had a Reuben. Oh,
Well,
it's
anyway.
delicious. I love Reubens.
We just get off on a tangent about how much
I'm
we love food.
pretty sure it's just that he thinks you're... I'm pretty sure the Reuben is number 2. We should have DoorDashed some Arby's for dinner.
Fuck.
Darn.
I forget that you city people get to do those things.
Right. Oh, yeah.
You don't
You
have
should have been like, what's DoorDash? I've never heard of that. His is great. Though I think the nearest Arby's is pretty far from here.
I have no
Like
idea.
maybe 20 minutes. And I don't want to put a driver through that.
Yeah, true.
It just seems like a long
True.
drive to deliver us Arby's. Oh, well.
Whatever.
We'll just tip them real nice.
Yeah.
Did we help at all? Do you
We
think
helped
we
as
helped
much as we
them?
could, I think.
I think they're just up,
We
up
kinda
Schitt's
need more
Creek.
information. Yeah.
Because I think, my phone number, name, number 2. Immediately I thought of MySpace as well. But that's not how phone contacts work. Like number 2 on my top 8.
I know nothing about MySpace. Almost nothing.
You don't say. You know about Zanga?
No.
Zanga where was that? Have you guys heard of Zanga? Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
Okay, old people.
It was like a blog that you could have, but you could like put all these custom themes in it and have music play, and it was really tacky most of the time. And everybody who was cool had one.
Wow, I've never heard of that in my life.
You can have you can read the next one.
All right. How do I stop disliking my girlfriend's kid so much? I know this is going to sound horrible, but I don't like my girlfriend's kid. I have no interest in being a dad, particularly when it's another guy's kid. Plus, he cries quite a lot, and he's always in the way. It's difficult to find time to have sex. He's always there. I've asked her to consider putting him up for adoption. She said she's not sure. I'm going to persist. I'm going to keep asking. He's 5 months old. It's not like he'd even remember her. He'll find another home quite quick. Anyway, is there anything I can do in the meantime to make the kid more bearable?
Okay.
I read this on Reddit. I'm fairly sure it's fake.
It's gotta be fake.
I would
You read it on
sincerely hope
Reddit
so.
too? I think I
Yeah.
got this from Quora?
Okay, yeah, I definitely saw this on Reddit.
Oh, so it's a copy pasta.
I believe it must be.
Okay, because if somebody was seriously like, oh, a 5-month-old cries quite a lot. Oh my God.
Get rid of it.
Like, this kid could not have been a surprise.
No, okay, like if you're being for real,
Even if it's copy pasta, it might have started out real.
that's true. So it's like, why are you with this girl if you knew she had a kid? Like, why are you wasting her time?
Yeah. I mean, that is,
It's awful.
she's not going to give up. Why would you, just so that you can
fucking
more
child.
conveniently have sex? Let me tell you, as a parent, you can still have sex.
He sounds like an incel.
Yeah. He's like, I finally got a girlfriend. And now this kid's just a little cockblock. Can't believe it. You tiny little cockblock shithead.
I don't give a shit if he's a fucking human child.
Oh my God.
Get him out of the way.
Yeah, and like you can make it happen. Babies are not that difficult to figure out.
Mm-hmm.
They want there's like only a couple states that they can be in. There's hungry, there's sleepy, there's like I'm energized and I'm super bored,
Mm-hmm.
or I shit myself.
Exactly.
And all you need to do, this is the secret, is to go through those things like a checklist in your brain and just cover them. Like, okay, how's the diaper? Okay. When did you last eat? Okay. Oh, you want to play? Here's a thing. Here's some sort of shiny thing or
Yeah.
a toy or something.
Yeah.
Like
It's that easy.
they can be unreasonable and you can go through that whole list and they still be pissed off, but they find that that's not the norm.
Right.
Usually if you touch on those things, you're sad.
It's rare circumstances.
And like they'll wake up every like 2 hours or so throughout the night. But like unless you're trying to have sex for 2-3 straight hours, like you can fit it in. Like
It's not.
fit it in, no pun intended.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I mean? None of that's really a problem. It's just how much do you want it? You got to be smart. You got to be strategic. You got to tackle that baby's needs. Like you got to be, it's got to be on it.
On it.
And if you do it right and you put the baby down to sleep, you're rewarded with being able to do with your partner whatever you would like to do.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it's not that complicated.
No.
Adoption won't be necessary. Jesus.
Moving on from this freaking guy.
Okay.
I can't stand.
You can ask this one too, because I put this in here because we might actually, for the first time, be able to provide some actually actionable advice.
Nice. Because, I mean, well, you're a photographer. I'm not, so. Here you go. What are tips for shooting photographs for dating sites?
Okay. There's a lot of do's and don'ts. I'm just gonna pepper all of them in. So the first thing that you do not want to do, and I can't say for men because I don't look for men on dating sites, but for women, do not make every single photo of you in a group.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
I agree with that one.
Group photos are great. That's one thing that I would certainly recommend having because it shows you have friends and that you're sociable and shows you in a particular situation. So it's a good thing to have. But
Right.
if every single photo is a group photo, we have no idea who you are.
Exactly.
You need to have at least one of just you. Then we can be like, oh, she's that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is one thing.
Make your group photos clear and not blurry so that we can actually make out who you are in the crowd. Because I've seen some that are so unintelligible that I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah. I think we touched on this a little bit in the last episode, but men, I don't give a shit how into fitness or fishing or hunting you are. Just don't have those photos. Unless you're in some small town in the middle of nowhere and you know for a fact that all the women on the dating site are super into hunting and fishing and dead animals and stuff, it's just kind of off-putting. It's yes, you're a killer, and it kind of gives the impression that, oh, here's me with this baby deer. You're next.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Women already feel very not scared, but hesitant and nervous about the whole online dating thing as it is. And if they know straight away that you kill animals, I'm not against hunting, I should say. I should say that. When I say kill animals, I'm not with PETA or anything like that. But you should think about how you're being perceived. And same with shirtless photos and that. It's great to feel confident in your own skin, but I think that's just a little much. We kind of want to see you as you normally are, and I can't imagine that in every situation you walk around shirtless.
And flexing and posing.
Yeah. Another thing too, we do have a bit of a superficial society, and nobody wants to be misled about how somebody looks. So you always want to have at least one or two head to toe pictures, not just all really super close up selfies. Mm-hmm. You really want to kind of know what a person looks like. You don't want to mislead them in that way. And it couldn't hurt if you have a friend or if you want to get professional photographs done to have something really nice looking. Because that could also double on LinkedIn as well as a more classy looking photo.
Right.
Because I'm sure, especially now we're recording this in tax refund season, I'm so sure a bunch of your friends are going to be I want to pick up a DSLR for the first time. Let me take pictures of you. They might not always turn out super great, but they'll probably look a little bit better than iPhone selfies. And yes, avoid having all Snapchat filter pictures.
They all alter your face at least a little bit.
Yeah, you can't, the whole thing with Facebook and things like that, we kind of create the image of ourselves that is refined and filtered. You've got to show your real self on a dating site, because the worst thing in the world would be going on a first date and people seeing you, they realize that you look a lot different than you did on your dating profile.
Right.
That is not good.
No.
That is immediately just a bad thing, and nobody would waste anybody's time with that. You also want to avoid having all selfies. I think I kind of alluded to that, but you want to have, candid photos and group photos, because there have been studies that link tons and tons of selfie to being perceived as narcissistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't want to just have all selfies all the time. Like, they're easy and convenient, but get somebody to take a picture. Our smartphones take amazing photos these days, so get somebody to take a picture of you, even if you like stage, you kind of like manufacture something that's candid.
Yeah, even like a self-timer situation would work even.
You can do a lot. But that's what I would say. And smile too. Like, I don't want to sound like those creepy guys who are like, "Hey, give me a smile." But no, you'll generally get a warmer reception if you look happier in your photos.
Right. And that goes for everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Most of this is universal.
I don't care if you think you're a manly man. You can smile a little bit.
And women, duck faces out. Out.
I've seen men doing duck faces too.
Really?
Yeah. Yikes. You could promote your photography, being like, "Hey kids, don't only take selfies."
And you also don't want to have pictures. You got to get pictures that haven't been saved over and over again. Like, they start to look like deep fried memes. Because one problem is a lot of fake dating profiles, they use pictures that have been just like saved and saved and saved over and over again, and it looks really obvious. You also want to have a pretty decent profile.
Like a real bio.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I love that. Do I look like I know what a JPEG is?
Like I know what a JPEG
is.
Wow.
This is an audio podcast. That was Hank Hill asking for a picture of a hot dog.
I have Hank Hill on my water bottle.
Like I know what a JPEG is.
God dang hot dog.
Do I look like
Oh my god, it keeps playing over and over again.
Cursed video.
Yeah. So yeah, you want to have, and you also want to have current ones.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to use pictures from a long time ago. And this doesn't really happen on dating sites, but like, I've seen older people on Facebook make their pictures like of them when they were like not so old.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like, what are you up to?
I've seen profiles where there's like, they look one way in the first picture, a completely different way in the second picture where you don't even really know it's them, and then the same way from number 1 and number 3, and then like vice versa. And it's like, yeah, it needs to be kind of current. I can tell that these are all from different years.
Yeah. You've got to keep them current and change them up every now and then, keep them fresh.
Fresh, clean.
I think that I can't think of any other things. Just keep those things in mind, and I think you'll be just fine. You gotta present yourself, not only your best self, but also your actual self.
Yeah.
You don't want to mislead anybody, because that's not cool.
And like for men, it's you acting like a fake manly man is not going to get you anywhere with any girl nowadays. So don't even try.
Although I did just think of a really cool manly man photo that I might do for myself. You know that SpongeBob episode where he tries to lift the stuffed animals on the barbell?
Yeah.
I could have like a barbell with stuffed animals on it.
Oh my gosh, do it.
So unless you're being ironic and silly.
That's an immediate swipe right.
Yeah.
This is so hard. Hey ladies, deep fry that one and like put the text in, hey ladies, and like
make my eyes like glowing.
Yeah.
A friend of mine who will go unnamed, I could not sift through Facebook to find the actual picture, but I mean he's like kind of a nerdy looking guy. Like, he is not buff. He's like, he he took a picture of like a square cropped picture of himself and put it over like a bodybuilder and
my
used that on
gosh.
Tinder.
That's incredible.
Like very obviously, like he didn't even like cut off the like try to
That
make
is
it match at all.
incredible.
Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah.
See, that's a good way to do it.
that's good stuff.
Yeah.
So if you could parody that. You could instead of having a picture of an actual fish, have like a Magikarp on the end of like you're holding up a
Oh my gosh.
Pokemon.
That's true.
Like you could goof on all those things.
Yeah. Just maybe not the deer because I don't want to see any.
Or a shirtless one where like you take and copy and paste your nipples like 1,000
Like
times.
cat.
Yeah. Like a straight line.
Oh my gosh.
Straight down. Nipples all the way down.
The whole way. Put some on your forehead.
Nipples the whole way down.
Gosh.
Or you could put, if you're a girl, you can Photoshop actual duck bills
Yes.
on your face. We're assuming that these people have a high level of Photoshop acumen, but that's okay.
Average people, I will assume, do not, but it's fine.
We did it. I think we actually put some advice out there that'll actually help people.
Wow.
Maybe we should do more of that. Like, maybe next episode. Ooh, teaser.
Oh.
I'm going to put. Oh, wait. For the next episode, teaser. Oh my God, it's the wrong sound
Oh my
effect.
God.
Here it is. Maybe we should teach people how to write a Tinder profile.
Ooh, nice. Nice. Writing that one down.
Yeah.
Writing that one down.
Yeah. And I'll teach you how to hit on chicks on Bumble Biz.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my gosh. Let's not even.
Oh, man. Bumble Biz is...
How we met.
Well, yeah, but also, like, most of the people I matched with on there were, like, trying to get me in on their multi-level marketing schemes.
Oh, my gosh. Next episode, what's wrong? Everything wrong with Bumble Biz.
Yeah, and it's like everybody on there in their profile is entrepreneur.
Exactly.
Like you working for an MLM is not being an entrepreneur.
And they act so nice.
More like an entrepreneur. Got him.
Got him.
We'll be right back. So let's start with your quiz because I'm very excited. I'm proud of myself because I made it. I made it myself. And I think you're going to love it. And if you don't love it, I'll be so sad. And if you don't get any answers right, I'll also be sad.
I'm ready.
Okay, good. Let's see. First, we got to find it. I hope it isn't gone. That was a lot of work.
Can you imagine?
And you'll understand why it was a lot of work once you start hearing it. Okay. So, you listen to a lot of music, yeah?
Yeah.
You know, across the ages, there have been just classic love songs.
Yes.
And today, you are going to try to complete the lyrics of love songs all over the place. I think there's a lot of decades that are, yeah.
Okay.
I think let's try that again. There are a lot of decades represented here,
Okay.
so we'll see what you can do. All right. So the first one, the song "Closer" by Tegan and Sara, has the lines, "All you think of lately is getting underneath me. All I dream of lately is how to A, get you to see me, B, get you underneath me, C, get a new bikini, or D, know if you're bourgeoisie."
I think C, because they're independent.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
It is not. The correct answer is Get You Underneath Me.
What?
Yeah, they repeat the same line.
No tea, no shade, but come on now.
I hope you've heard at least one of these songs.
When you said Closer, I thought of the Halsey song.
Oh.
And I was like, I know that one.
Next. First Day of My Life by Bright Eyes.
Okay.
Do you know this song?
I don't think so.
Oh, man. The lyrics are, yours was the first face that I saw. Think I was blank. We have A, better off before I met you. B, asleep before I met you. C, lost before I met you. Or D, blind before I met you. And if you need to hear the lines again at all, just let me know.
Okay.
That's totally fair game.
If you're talking about eyes and you say blind, that's very clever. I would hope that D.
You are correct.
Yes. D.
Good
I
job.
could be a songwriter.
You could. So could I, because I had to come up with all the wrong answers. January Wedding by the Avett Brothers. You've never heard that
Is that a
song?
country song?
No, they're bluegrass.
It sounds country.
They're very good. We'll have to listen to that song. It's a good one.
Okay.
And I was sick with heartache, and she was sick like blank. A, Grace Kelly. B, Ruby D. C, Audrey Hepburn. Or D, Elvis Presley.
Okay, repeat the lyric.
And I was sick with heartache, and she was sick like...
I mean, what is that even supposed to mean? I mean, Elvis Presley had some song about heartbreak or something like that. Has it? I feel like the other ones would kind of be dumb, so I'm gonna say Elvis Presley.
Elvis Presley? That is incorrect.
Oh fuck! Please don't
The
hate
correct
me.
answer was Audrey Hepburn.
She's sick like Audrey. What is that even supposed to mean?
I'm not sure. I've known this song since high school, and I don't know what they mean by that.
Like
I just
sick,
take
like
it for
cool.
granted.
Yeah. I don't know. And if it's cool, like Audrey Hepburn's not stereotypically cool. I don't understand that at all. So
Sorry, but I made this quiz, so
it's against
you're just gonna have to
whoever-
deal with it. Damn.
it's I'm shouting out the whoever wrote it.
There's one in here that you will probably know
Okay.
for sure. Okay, the next one. The Way I Am by Ingrid Michaelson.
I feel like I'm
If you are blank, here take my blank.
Wow.
A, lonely and number. Oh, actually, I can put that in. If you are lonely, here take my number. B, if you are chilly, here take my sweater. Or C, if you are angry, here take my Xanax. Or D, if you are frustrated, here take my hand.
Okay, what was the title of the song?
The Way I Am.
Okay. Number 1 was what?
If you are lonely, here take my number.
Okay. And 2?
If you are chilly, here take my sweater.
Okay, I'm gonna say D.
D, frustrated, take my hand.
Wait, no. That doesn't sound right.
I shouldn't have asked that way. I just revealed that is wrong.
But I realized it
Oops.
didn't flow. Okay, I'm gonna say B because I'm pretty sure she's pretty indie and it sounds like something an indie singer would say.
B?
Yeah.
You are correct.
See, I know it.
You know what would be really fun?
What?
To play the clips. But I
Yeah,
don't
are
think
we
I'm allowed to.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Next, I hope you've heard this song. Valerie, the Amy Winehouse version.
Nope.
Valerie. No?
Maybe. I don't know. It sounds kind of familiar.
So, and these are the opening lines,
Got it.
I think. Yeah. Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the A, garden, B, street, C, pond, or D, water.
I feel like it could be B or D. Probably B.
Is that your final answer?
It gives me a city vibe. Yeah.
City vibe. That is incorrect.
What? Is it D?
Yes.
Oh
it
my
is D.
god.
Next, we are never, ever, ever, ever getting back together by Taylor Swift.
Familiar.
Okay. And you would hide away and find your peace of mind with some A, indie record, B, video game, C, sex doll, or D, trap record.
A.
You are correct.
I couldn't even really remember, but that one sounded the most realistic.
Next, and if you don't get this one right, you're a bad person.
Okay.
Not a bad person.
I'm prepared.
Just kidding. Ocean Eyes by Billie Eilish.
Yeah.
Blank Cities and Napalm Skies. A, Sinking. B, Sleeping. C, Violent. Or D, Burning.
D.
That is correct.
Oh, okay.
Good job. So proud.
That's pretty, yeah.
Next up, Sunday Morning by Maroon 5.
Yep.
And don't answer questions preemptively because I worked really hard on the wrong answers and I want to read them.
Let's go.
Sunday morning, rain is falling. Steal some covers. Share A, a donut. B, some skin. C, a laugh. Or D, some breakfast.
B.
That is correct. You're so good at this. Okay.
I'm a connoisseur.
Are you ready?
4.
Time After Time by Cyndi Lauper.
My gosh.
You're calling to me. I can't hear what you've said. Then you say, A, what's up? B, come here. C, go slow. Or D, come close.
With how much you laughed at A, I'm pretty sure that one isn't the correct one. Okay, what's the original
What
lyric?
up?
What's the lyric again?
You're calling to me. I can't hear what you've said. Then you say, blank.
D.
D, come close?
Yeah.
That is not correct. It is C, go slow.
Dang it, I almost picked that one.
Well,
should've
you
known that.
didn't.
My mom made me listen to Cyndi Lauper when I was little.
Made you? That was an experience because Cyndi Lauper is amazing.
It was pretty much just
Don't
Only
talk
Girls
to
Wanna
me
Have
about
Fun.
Cyndi Lauper.
Don't even. I know so much about Cyndi Lauper. She was in the Super Mario Brothers TV show that me and my brothers watched religiously.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
We could have a whole episode about that.
Yeah, literally.
Next and final
Okay.
question. I Knew I Loved You by Savage Garden.
No idea.
You don't know that song?
No idea.
I knew I loved you before I met you.
Nope.
What?
I don't think so.
Have you never been inside a Sheets?
I just come and get my coffee. And
For
go.
those who aren't on the East Coast, it's like a gas station with like actual food that they prepare and all sorts of stuff, and they play all the popular music. Like if you ever want to hear Ants Marching by Dave Matthews Band and not have to pay to listen to it, just walk
Go to
inside a Sheets.
Or a Wawa.
Oh, what's that song? Oh, or if you want to hear, Uncle Cracker or whatever. What song does he have? That I can't remember the song.
Uncle Cracker's a special place in my heart just because I did a play where my uncle was called Uncle Perry and he was a fucking weirdo. And so the people, we called him Uncle
Smile. Is that it?
Cracker.
Follow me or drift away. Yeah. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul.
Oh my god.
I want to get lost in the rock and roll
That sounds like something that
and
would
drift
play
away.
here.
Yeah. Anywho.
No, thank you.
we were going on a we're having a slight diversion and we're going on a musical tour of Sheetz stores. Next week, stick around for Rudders.
And the next week will be
Wawa. Wawa. Okay, you got answers right and you got answers wrong.
Right.
Let's tally them up. We have.
I didn't even answer the last question.
Oh yeah. We're experts.
You know what we're doing.
Okay. 1,000 blank dance around you. I am complete now that I found you. A. Candles. B. Sprites. C. Stars. Or D. Angels.
I feel like it could be A or C. I feel like it could be A or C.
It could be any of these, actually.
C.
That is incorrect.
Oh, is it A?
It is D.
What? Or wait, what was D? Wait, what was C?
Stars.
Oh yeah, okay. What was D?
Angels.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
Come on. So,
Come on. What year was that written?
did you get Cyndi Lauper?
No.
No.
Sorry, Cindy.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 5 out of 10 correct.
50%.
That's pretty darn good.
It's not passing. but
I made
it's
my
something.
quiz extra hard just for you.
Thanks.
You're
So
welcome.
you worked on it for a long, long, long time.
I did. I spent like an hour on it.
Good.
And I think it turned out nicely. You do not win.
What would
You
I
do
have
not
gotten?
pass go, nor do you collect $200.
That's bullshit. What would I have gotten if I won?
Respect.
Wow. Respect points.
Yeah.
Like Grand Theft Auto.
Exactly. Exactly like that. But instead you got wasted.
Great.
Okay. That'll be our show for today. Credit goes to Lucas Pittman for Mama Swing, our theme music, which you can hear right now. Thank you so much for listening.
We'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Pacific time I have to
Cool. All right, we're going to pot all night.
Let's
Girl.
do it. Girl.
We're gonna pot all night.